everybody, and welcome to an interview with Geraldine Aquino. Our special guest today is a highly successful international businesswoman, and she can help us all on the celebration of International Women's Day. Hello, Geraldine.
Hello, Sarah.
Welcome back to Leo headquarters.
Thank you so much. It's so nice to be here.
That's good. Thank you very much for being here with us whilst we talk about women in Leo and celebrate all these wonderful things that women can do.
Great.
So, firstly, talking about yourself. You're extremely successful, you're a businesswoman, you're our first lady to be appointed to the worldwide board of directors of Leo. And you'll have many stories of your own personal journey to the top. Can you share with us a little bit about that journey, really, where you've come from, how you came to be with Leo?
With Leo?
Yes.
Let me go back a little bit further than with Leo. So I've been in the industry pretty much all my life. I started when I was 10 years old. And I've always known that direct sales and network marketing was an industry that I wanted to be a part of. I grew up in the industry, so I know the benefits that it can afford women, both women and men, but primarily women. So it's been a passion for me. It's been something that I always knew that I'd be able to contribute quite a bit to. So that's why I ended up here at Leo. And of course, with having been friends with Dan and Atif over the past 10 years, it was an easy decision to make.
Oh, that's good. So you were quite young. You grew up in that sort of industry. Mm-hmm. You saw yourself doing that in your future? That was something that was definite for you?
Not quite at 10 years old. But what I did see was a great industry that brought a lot of life and excitement and financial stability to women. And so maybe not quite at 10, but over the years, I realized that this is a great business opportunity that women and people who want to start their own home-based business and people who want to work for themselves on their own schedule, having some free time, having time to be able to raise their children and earn a great income. So somewhere along the way, between 10 and today, I've realized that this is a great opportunity. I wanted to be able to share my experience with other women out there.
So when you're talking to other women about working in direct sales, what are the sort of things that you say to them? What do you say to them about the benefits?
I think really it's more of listening to what it is that they're looking for. Most women are kind of head of the household. They're trying to juggle work with children and family and all the other commitments. And so the conversations that I've had with women out there is, what is it that you're looking for in your life? And know that you can balance all of that with a great business opportunity.
Well, that sounds really incredible. I mean, if I was someone considering and looking at it, yeah, I'd be going, yes, I am a busy person. I have got lots of demands on my life.
Yeah.
And what is it particularly that Leo can offer to women?
Leo has a great business opportunity. That's one thing. But what I love about it is the entrepreneurship training, the self-development, the professional development that you gain out of using our products, because that really is what this industry is about. It's about bettering yourself. It's about creating a future for not only yourself but your family. I've always said that when you change a woman's life, you don't just change her life. You change the lives of every woman or every person that woman is involved with, her children, her husband, her friends, because the woman is kind of as I said, the cornerstone of the home.
Yes, very true. So, as you've gone through your personal journey and in speaking with others, do you think there are still some barriers that stop women from being successful in business?
Absolutely. Women are still a minority in business, especially in the top positions. There's a very small percentage of women holding high-profile positions, executive-level positions. But the great thing about direct sales is you can get into that six-figure income without having to struggle and go through some of those barriers that are imposed on women in the regular corporate world.
So why was Leo as a company the right choice for you?
one of the very first things that when Dan and Atif approached me about coming on board with Leo, because I was set in another company, a successful company, also in direct sales, I was comfortable, I was happy, I was working in the area that I was working in, but Leo posed this level of fun and excitement that you really can't get anywhere else. Leo has what I call this secret sauce. And not only do we have a great income opportunity, not only do we have a great membership base and community, but we have a certain level of fun that I haven't seen out there in other companies.
There is this great attitude. Yeah.
And the fact that we're a family, so just like any family, we have our ups and our downs, but we stick together and we work together to build this business and share the opportunity.
Fantastic. Is there any advice you would give to younger women in particular, think about entering business?
Just don't let your fears hold you back, because, and I wouldn't say it's just young women, but anybody out there, when you are looking at doing something new, there's a certain level of fear. But if you are passionate about what you're doing and you're excited about what you're doing, that all dissipates. And so my advice to women out there is just try it. You've really got nothing to lose. Just give it a try, have fun with what you're doing, and be excited about what you're doing.
Yes. That carries you, I think, through some of the difficult,
for sure,
more tricky times.
For sure, yeah.
And thinking back to yourself, what drives you continually to be successful? You did change from one company, you've come into Leo, but you're successful, you're doing very well.
I think having a vision of what you want, a clear vision, a clear goal, and for me that is being able to change people's lives. So the money will come when you do the right things, and when you have your heart and your mind in the right place, everything else follows suit. So for me, it's being able to help women out there, as I said, create their own businesses, have that independence, financial freedom, and to really empower themselves to do something great.
Are there any other things that you'd like to say as we're celebrating women and International Women's Day to our audience out there?
Just that you are, if you're looking at Leo and you are thinking about doing this and you're kind of on the fence about doing it, or maybe people who are thinking about doing it, just give it a try. There's so much that you can gain out of this. There's the financial side of it. There's the personal and professional development, and then there's this Leo community that I think everybody wants a girlfriend. Everybody wants friends. Everybody wants to go on these incredible trips that we offer here. So whatever your need is, Leo can fulfill that need, and you just have to be open to it and try it out.
Well, I'm hooked.
Okay. Well, that was easy. That's great. No, it really is. It's a great business to be a part of, and the people here are just they're the best bunch of people that you would ever want to work with.
Well, that's excellent. You heard it here from Geraldine Aquino, our Chief Operating Officer at Leo, on our board of directors, and we thank you very much for being here and spending time with us.
Oh, you're so welcome. It was great to be here.
I know we're going to see you again here at the headquarters very soon.
Great.
Thanks
for having me.
All right.